Well, video number 2, I guess. I'll talk more Maryland gun laws because why not? Stuck in traffic, trying to get to work. Is what it is. Gotta love accidents. So, Maryland gun laws that are silly. AR-15s. We'll just nice, easy conversation about AR-15s and the lovely People's Republic of Maryland. So, you want an AR-15. Got a couple options for now. See what the ATF does with the whole honey badger deal with Q and reclassifying it as a pistol, or no longer a pistol. It is now considered a SBR, at least for the time being. So you got to decide, do you want a pistol or, well, no, do you want a pistol or a rifle? SBR is a short-barreled rifle, so then it falls under the Maryland rifle statutes and laws and limitations and restrictions and all that lovely stuff. So, in the state of Maryland, if you would like to build or buy an AR-15, one, double check the Maryland rifle list. Just Google Maryland rifle list, and you can go on there and search the brand that you are looking to purchase. Now, they do have certain stipulations, like, for instance, LWRC, which is manufactured in Maryland, of all places. They make really nice rifles. They can only sell them in Maryland if they have a heavy barrel. And to have a heavy barrel, more or less, the manufacturer has to say it's a heavy barrel. Heavy barrels are a thicker diameter between the chamber and the gas block, generally speaking, and then they taper down to 0.75 from the gas journal forward, or even thinner forward of the gas journal. But in Maryland, that's what you gotta have for a rifle. So anything 16 inches and longer, that includes 14.5 pinned and welded. It has to be a heavy profile barrel if you want that short of a rifle. Anything under 16 inches is considered an SBR or pistol. And if it's an SBR, it is a rifle. So it falls under Maryland rifle restrictions and laws and all that lovely stuff. So it has to have a heavy profile and heavy profile barrel, and that's pretty much it, really. So pistols, you can put whatever profile you want. Now, this isn't chamber specific. If you want a 5.56 rifle, it has to be a heavy barrel. If you want a 458 SOCOM rifle, it has to be a heavy barrel. Pistols are the opposite. So anything under 16 inches, more or less, you can get whatever profile barrel you want, and the state just looks the other way, I guess, or doesn't understand the laws, or the reality of what they're writing laws about, which should not be a surprise to anybody, because what else does the US government do, right? They make laws for some unknown reason. Like, it's kind of sad that we have as many laws on the books that we do, especially because, you know, in some places you can't carry ice cream in your pocket, which is just ridiculous. If you want to carry ice cream in your pocket, you should be allowed to, because supposedly it's a free country, but not so much. While we're on the topic of guns and whatnot and Maryland laws, we'll talk magazines. So magazines, Maryland has a 10-round capacity limit on any transfer of magazine. So if you go to Virginia, Delaware, Pennsylvania, wherever you want to go and purchase a magazine outside of the state that has more than 10 rounds in it, or can hold more than 10 rounds in it, then that is completely legal, and it is what it is. You can't order them online. Most places won't even ship them. Some places will. Don't know who. I just get mine out of state because it makes life easier. So, yeah, you just can't buy, sell, trade, or transfer them within the state lines legally. Again, it touches on the topic of they have to prove when, where, and how you did it. But then it begs the question, if I'm buying it online, technically isn't the transaction taking place in another state? Because I'm purchasing it there. So don't you own it there? I mean, kind of. If it got destroyed, they would tell you, hey, your stuff got destroyed. They wouldn't be like, oh, our product got destroyed. So, I don't know. Who knows, right? Gotta love it, gotta love it. Let's see, more gun stuff because I enjoy it. And there are a bunch of new gun owners, a bunch of new people out there looking for information. Again, not a lawyer, not legal advice, just the generic understanding of the way Maryland laws are written from what I have gathered from working at a gun store and doing my own research. Maryland gun laws are silly. AR-10s, there are no regulation, which is ironic because they are chambered in actual, like, battle rifle calibers that can do real damage. Not that an AR-15 can't do real damage, but most states, or some states, you can't hunt with an AR-15, but you can hunt with an AR-10. Or you can't hunt with a 5.56, I should say. But who knows, right? We're just, unfortunately, along for the ride. AKs are a whole nother can of worms. So if you want an AK-47, you cannot have an AK-47 rifle. So an AK chambered in 7.62x39, you cannot have in rifle form. Period. End of story. And that's AKs, not similar rifles. So the VZ58s and 2008s and stuff like that, you can have as rifles. But AK-47s you cannot have as rifles. You can have the AKs and 5.56, you can have the AK-74s, stuff like that, but not 7.62x39, because, you know, Maryland, right? But you can buy AK-47 pistols. I don't know, I just live here, and got to enjoy watching a BMW almost take out a Chrysler, and then a Hyundai almost take out a BMW. It's good times, good times. So, if you're new to guns, you live in Maryland, welcome to it. Laws are what they are, mostly because we have put politicians in place that do silly things. And yes, on the state level, for the most part, I think it is the population that votes that one. I do believe that our vote counts on a local level. On a federal level, not quite as much. I think we should vote. Nothing else, it gives us something to bitch and moan about when our guy doesn't win. Or girl, or elephant, or giraffe. You know, whatever you're voting for. Gorilla. Harambe got a bunch of votes that one year. Kind of funny. So, I guess this is the end of the video. another over 10-minute video to start a YouTube channel. Fantastic. Last thought. How well do you know your neighbors? Could you pick them out of a crowd? Do you know their names? Just little stuff. I know a couple, not all of my neighbors. And with COVID stuff, it's not exactly the easiest thing to get out and meet people, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Yeah, I just realized. Talking about COVID stuff, not sure I have a mask. So, this will be fun. Until next time, I'll probably do more car rant videos or conversation videos on my lovely drive to work. Woohoo! Take care.